Hi, my name is Mackenzie. I'm a licensed private investigator, and here's a PI story I can legally tell you. I did a surveillance on a man several years ago for like a typical workers' comp liability case. Oh, he's claiming injuries he may or may not have. So I do my surveillance a couple of days. I turn it into my client, and that's that. I get paid. I go on about my life. Well, after several years, the case is still in litigation, so they want me to go back out and do more surveillance. So I look up the interrogatories, and nothing really has changed. So I figure easy peasy lemon squeezy. Basically, do the surveillance again. So I go to his house and I end up seeing his wife just like before. And then I see another woman walking the dog, like first thing in the morning with her jammies on. Well, a little bit later in the day, the wife and this woman, they leave together. But before they left, they were like smoochy, holding hands outside on the driveway. Then they took off in my subject's car. So I'm like, dang, all right. This fella has himself a little throuple? Well, so I don't follow them because it's not my subject. But like, good for him. So I stay at the house and I never see my subject. But the last time I worked him, he was active like all the time. So I knock on the door and there's no answer. Well, I remember during the first surveillance, they said he traveled for work. So I'm thinking this guy's out of town, like on, I don't know, a work trip. And his wife is at home having an affair all willy-nilly with a woman. For sure, his wife has a girlfriend, whether or not he knows about it. So I go a couple more days and I'm still just not seeing my subject. So my two lady lovebirds leave together again and I hit the pavement. And I have no choice but to ask the question. So these ladies leave, and this time I follow them. I go to a grocery store, and I follow them inside. Before I do anything, I want to see if I can overhear their conversation. What are they talking about? And will this give me any insight? Oh, they're talking about a life together as if it's just them two. They're in the patio section. They're talking about remodeling the house and what they're going to do, growing old, and their grandchildren swimming in the pool. What the I'm thinking they done killed this man, got rid of the body, and now this lady's building a life with her lesbian lover. You just out here all willy-nilly in front of God and everybody talking about your future plans with your mistress. Y'all, I realized it's quite possible they killed that man. And like, I don't know, they're living off his money or something. So I had to do a little social engineering and I superimposed myself into their conversation. So I said, I couldn't help but overhear, as I was eavesdropping, that you guys are talking about doing home renovations. What have you done so far? And we started talking about home renovations. They're giving me tips for building a back porch. Well, so anyway, we finished the conversation and I said, thank you so much. It was so nice to meet you. What's your name? And the wife gives me her name. And then the girlfriend, the lover, she said, my name's Roberta. I'm sorry? I didn't catch that. Y'all, a subject's name is Robert. And I realized right then, Robert is Roberta. Roberta is Robert. And that, my friends, is why as a PI, we never assume.